If you're ready to reclaim your life and grow your mindset, hit that subscribe button right now.
You were once punished for being right, not loudly, not publicly, quietly. You solved a problem correctly, but not the way the teacher showed. The answer was right, yet the marks were zero. In that moment, school didn't teach you mathematics. It taught you obedience. It taught you that thinking independently is dangerous and following instructions is safer. That lesson stayed with you far longer than any textbook. Years later, the same lesson repeats at work. Follow the process, follow the SOP. Don't question the system. Everyone knows the process is slow and broken, yet no one changes it. Not because they don't see the problem, but because thinking is risky. If you suggest a faster way and it fails, you are blamed. If you follow the wrong way that everyone else follows, you are protected. Safety is rewarded more than intelligence. This is the robot mindset. A mindset where people stop thinking not because they are incapable, but because they are afraid. Afraid of standing out, afraid of being wrong alone, afraid of losing approval. So they trade efficiency for acceptance and logic for social proof. When everyone is doing something, it feels correct even when it clearly isn't. School trained this perfectly. Marks went to those who followed steps, not those who understood concepts. Creativity was called out of syllabus. Curiosity was called disturbance. Slowly, obedience became a habit. And habits, when repeated for years, become personality. But history does not move forward because of obedient people. Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he created, because he refused to follow corporate processes. He questioned engineers, ignored market research, and trusted his intuition when experts told him he was wrong. When he returned years later, Apple was collapsing. What saved it was not better management, but the destruction of old rules. Products were cut, systems were simplified, and assumptions were challenged. The iPhone was not born from following industry standards. It was born from breaking them. Elon Musk entered industries he was told he had no right to enter: space, automobiles, energy. Experts mocked him because he did not respect how things had always been done. Instead of copying existing methods, he broke problems down to their basic truths and rebuilt them from scratch. Rockets were expensive because everyone assumed they had to be. Musk questioned that assumption. SpaceX exists because he refused to inherit other people's thinking. If these people had followed social proof, their names would be forgotten. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they mistake safety for intelligence. They believe that doing what everyone else is doing is smart, when in reality, it only makes them replaceable. The moment you stop questioning, you stop growing. The moment you prioritize approval over accuracy, you surrender control of your life. The world quietly punishes thinkers early so it doesn't have to deal with them later. That's why obedience feels normal and questioning feels uncomfortable. Progress always feels wrong before it feels obvious. Every system looks perfect until someone dares to challenge it. The truth is simple and uncomfortable. As long as you need permission to think, you will always think small. As long as you fear blame more than stagnation, you will never innovate. The biggest breakthroughs have always come from people who were willing to look foolish, irresponsible, or reckless in the beginning. History does not remember those who followed instructions perfectly. It remembers those who refused to become robots. And the real question is not whether the system is broken. The real question is how long you will keep following it just to feel safe.